Hello everyone, and a warm welcome from GF Machining Solutions Center of Competence here in Singapore. My name is Guy, and in the next couple of minutes I would like to introduce you to our metal 3D printer, the DMP Flex 350. The DMP product line, which by the way stands for direct metal printing, is a result of a strategic partnership that 3D Systems and GF signed in order to jointly develop the next generation integrated manufacturing systems based on 3D printing technology. Thanks to this strategic cooperation, GF is able to offer an end-to-end metal additive manufacturing solutions ranging from 3D CAD product design, print preparation and simulation software, a wide range of ready-to-print powder, database, and a portfolio of metal 3D printers, together with additional post-processing and downstream technologies required in order to post-process a part such as this metal additive printed part. We're talking, of course, about milling, about EDM, about laser texturing solutions, and of course everything that comes with clamping and automation solutions required in order to integrate all of that into one single workflow. In line with the strategic cooperation that, by the way, was signed with the 3D Systems back in August of 2018, the printer in front of you is produced in GF factory in Switzerland, and also carry the logos of both brands, GF and 3D Systems. Going forward, I would like to introduce you to the unique buying propositions of this DMP Flex 350. First and foremost, the machine is very robust and very reliable. As you can see from the sheer size of the printer and the weight, it is clear that it's designed to last. The entire interior of the machine build chamber is coated with nickel, and this is designed in order to prevent oxidation inside the build chamber. The machine is over-engineered and has very high-end components. We're talking about elements such as the optics, such as the vacuum pump, such as the blow pump that you have here, the scanner, and several other components, again designed to deliver the highest possible performance. In addition, the Flex 350 is able to deliver superior part quality, especially when it comes to printing titanium parts, such as this cervical implant you have here made of titanium. This high quality is made possible thanks to the very extensive ready-to-print powder database that the machine comes with, and that allows to print repeatable and stable parts with same property and same quality, print job after print job. The printer is equipped with a vacuum chamber. What does that mean? There is a strong pump at the back of the machine that enables fast insertion cycle, which actively removes the oxygen from the print chamber and the powder bed itself. And this allows for a very low oxygen content to be present during the entire print job. This is in the range of 25 parts per million, again lasting through the entire process at various levels. And this low oxygen level is directly translated into lower gas or argon, in our case, consumption, which again results in lower cost per part. The low oxygen level is also contributing to reduced exposure of powder to oxygen, which means longer utilization of the powder that you have, and again, a lower cost per part. One more element important to note when it comes to vacuum, the machine does the cycle of removing the oxygen from the build chamber relatively fast, 15 to 20 minutes in the beginning of each print cycle. The machine is able to do that 3 times and again reach very low oxygen levels. Another unique feature of the DMP Flex 350 is the laminar argon flow. Here in front of you, there is a volumetric blower pump, and this provides constant argon flow during, again, the entire build job. What does that mean? The laminar, the argon flow that is blown on the built area is designed in order to remove the process waste, in order to remove the emissions from the laser beam, and therefore keep the beam at the highest quality and keep the focus and the power of the laser at the level they're supposed to be all through the built job. The laminar flow is also the main contributor to the homogeneous part results that we get anywhere on the built area, which means no matter if your part is at the center, at the back, right, left of your build plate, you will always get the same properties, the same quality of parts. For those looking for faster return on investment, the DMP Flex 350 is offering a great opportunity when it comes to productivity. It does that thanks to the vacuum chamber that I mentioned earlier on, but also thanks to a unique feature that is the removable print module. The removable print module, or the RPM, is this entire unit we see here at the front of the printer. All of this can be wheeled out of the printer in order to allow easy access to the inside of the machine for cleaning, for maintenance, for service. All of this unit, which contains the powder and of course the built part, can be removed and replaced with another similar unit in order to better the uptime of the machine and make sure the downtime, the turnaround, is kept to the bare minimum. The RPM is also very useful when it comes to switching powders. You can have one RPM with one powder and another with a totally different powder, and that allows you again to do quick changeover times. The RPM is coming with 2 fresh powder reservoirs, each on one side of the built area, and these are filled with fresh powder, allowing the user to print basically 180% of the entire built volume. That contributes to, again, lower downtime of the machine, better runtime, and of course overall better return and faster returns on your investment. One more important element, the Flex 350 is equipped with a bi-directional deposition system. What does that mean? Here you see this unit here is in charge of bringing fresh powder from one side of the built area and also from the other side of the built area, and it does that rather quickly, 3.5 seconds roundabout for one sequence. And just to give you an example, what does that mean? If we're looking at a build job of 250 millimeter on the Z-axis and built on 30 layer microns, this build job will take round about 8 hours to finish. The bidirectional recoding system therefore contribute to the productivity and the efficiency of the DMP Flex 350. And important to note that here at the bottom end of the recoater there is a silicone blade This is a consumable, and the silicone blade is helping you print very fine details and making sure that each and every one of the details of the part comes out perfectly. All in all, the DMP Flex 350 is contributing to a relatively quick turnaround times. Why? Because within 30 minutes to 2 hours, you're able to start a new print job. And this is of course depending on the quantity of powder you have inside the machine, how much you need to actually sieve and change. Talking about saving, the DMP Flex 350 is able to save time and cost. It does that not only via the vacuum chamber, the value of the vacuum chamber that I mentioned earlier on, when it comes to utilization of powder, when it comes to the ability to have less oxygen in the environment and therefore less argon consumption, but also it does that using the long-lasting fume and process waste filter. The filter is located at the back of the machine. The filter is designed for round about 2,000 machine hours, which is about 3 months or 90 days of usage. And important to note that it's very easy and safe to replace the filter, thereby resulting in very minimal risk to the operator. And also when it comes to disposing, it's very easy and simple to do. Last but not least, I'd like to mention that the overall total cost of ownership of the DMP Flex 350 is very, very low. This is done thanks to the productivity of the machine, as I mentioned earlier on. This is also a result of the very low consumption of consumables, the powder, the argon consumption, and of course the compressed air. All of those are kept to the minimum during the operation of the machine, and as a result contribute to the overall cost. The quality, the sheer quality of the parts printed on the machine is also helping you to reduce your need for surface post-processing, which again is translated into lower cost per part, lower cost of ownership. With that, we come to the end of this presentation. Thank you very much for the attention. Enjoy your session, and please contact our local representative if you have any question regarding this DMP Flex 350. Thank you.